This tutorial is on how to set up a new book page. So I'm just going to go through and show you what I've been doing now that I've got the basic pages set up and templates made. So some of the old pages are coming up, like this one. This is the next book I'm going to do. So for this, I'm just going to walk you through step by step. Just because these pages were built in your website, the first thing I do is come in here. You can see this is how the old page was set up in your site. It looks like it's just going to be a small page, but either way, you're going to come over here to this side, and you want the template to be blank, no container, header, footer, because you want a header and footer. And you update, just because that's going to be the layout of the Cornerstone page. And now once we go over to Cornerstone, it's going to actually delete what's on this page, but that's okay because we're going to get a template. So yes, proceed. This is the only time you're going to do this is when we're redoing old pages. So in order to get, while that's going, in order to get the information that you had, what I've been doing is going to your old site and going to book list. This is the last one I did, so we are working on this one. So I have this information here on what I'm going to put on this page. So here we are, we have a blank page. We go here to templates, and this is a short page. It's not one of the long ones. So I've got two. I've got a book page with no links, and I've got a book long form. You know what? I'm sorry. I'm going to interrupt this here for just a second, because the last page that I did was Playing to Win. Let's find that. Playing to Win. So we're going to, I'm going to make a template of this one because it was a little bit different than the other ones. It wasn't just the long form or the links. So you can see if there's one particular page that you want to keep the setup with, you'll be able to see. I think I've walked you through the template process again, but I'm going to do it one more time. So see, this one was, it didn't have any of the links or anything, but you have, this is how I set this one up. So I'm going to go template, save, maybe, we're just going to call this short instead of no links. We're going to add it to library, and we're going to add it as a block, just in case we want to do it without doing a whole page. So save. Now we're going to go back to the 5 dysfunctions of a team. Here we go. We're going to start this again. Edit with Cornerstone. So now we should be able to go in with templates. And we see here you've got the book template short. We're going to insert. And here we have the basic setup here. So we're doing the 5 dysfunctions of a team. And I'm trying to get pictures of the books on the side view for this page. A couple of them I haven't been able to find, but let's see if we have this one. I'm just typing in a search for the book. Go to images. There's one. It's not at the angle I want. This one, I don't know what's up with that. That's all smushed. That's a little here we are. Not perfect, but better. Looks like that. Looks like that one might be the one. It's a little cut off at the bottom. So it's cut off at the bottom and the top. Well, we can see if we can find a better one later. So save as image. So we've got that saved. Then I just go in here, click on the image, the plus sign, upload, select file. It's kind of short. See, I've inserted some short code down here to make the picture bigger or smaller, however we want it. So let's see. That's better. I'm going to look for a better picture later, but that's basically how it is. And because it looks a little wonky the way it is, let's bring this up so you can see. There we go. I'm going to go up here and find a gap and just put it on top so it brings it down just a little bit. So the title here, just click on that and then again I'm going to try to find it on your website. Where did I go to your? There we are. See, I've got two screens here. So this is what I'm looking at here on my second screen over here. So usually I put the subtitle here. I can't read what it is, but I think it's a leadership fable. I'll double check that. Anyway, and then you've got a line underneath it. Just highlight that and go over here to visual. Make sure you've got visual on here. Delete, paste in what you have over there, and that's done. So same, you don't, you have dysfunctions. You don't have a 30. I'm going to leave these, and I'm just going to put text to see if you may want to come back and do a consistent 30-second and 2-minute summary. If not, we can just go back and delete that. And you have the same thing on this one. So here we're going to go over to visual, and you have, instead of chapters, it looks like you've got dysfunctions. So we're just going to put that there and bold it. And then we're going to so that's what you have for dysfunction number 1. and then it looks like there's 5 dysfunctions. So I'm going to go through and I'm going to copy and paste all of the dysfunctions, and then I'll come back on. Okay, now you can see here we've got all the dysfunctions, or what you have on the other. It's too much of a space there on dysfunction number 5, so just go back and hit that. You can see these are still left over from the other page, so the template. So I just go over here to the basically the manage the layout, and this is in the key concepts. You can see here, if you go down to row 11, to the conclusion, we don't need that, so we're going to delete it. And let's row 10. Row 10 is just a line, we don't need that. So that's it. So this is going to be the layout of this page. I'm going to look for a better picture for this and check out a leadership table. There, I found a much better picture, and it's bigger. So I'm going to delete the gap now. And there we have our page. So we have to make sure that we come down here and save. And there we have it. That is how you build a page picture, or a book page.